Hey guys, today I'm bringing you another knife. I'm going to be looking at the Rough Rider lockback in stainless steel. Another Rough Rider knife. Give you a quick look at it there. Now it's got this on the end, but disregard that. Don't come with that. And I'm calling it the lockback stainless, but I don't know if Rough Rider have got a name for this. I mean, the model number on it is RR221, but we'll just call it a lockback stainless. It's the easiest thing. Let me quickly tell you about its dimensions, and then I'll go on to what I think about it. Overall length of the knife is 135mm, which is 5 1/4 inches. The length of the blade is 58mm, which is 2 1/4 inches, and the thickness of the blade is 1.8mm at its widest point there. It does taper off slightly as it goes down, so that 1.8mm is at its widest point. It is a lockback, so although it does fall into the right size dimensions to be illegal carry in the UK, the fact that it's a lockback prevents it from being such. It is an all stainless construction. I believe that Rough Rider use a 440 stainless for all of their knife blades, and I would assume that they use the same stainless steel for the handle as well, but I'm not sure which kind of stainless steel it is. That's something that I couldn't find out for this knife. As you can see there, it is made in China, which is not a big issue for me. For some people exercising knife snobbery, being made in China could be a problem, but unfortunately that's the way of the world nowadays. Most things are made in China due to cost, and I mean, this cost me £3.95, which is about $5. If this were made in the UK or the US, Germany, anywhere like that, you just would not get it for that price. You would not. So it's unfortunate for the people in China being paid such low wages, but I'm afraid that is the way of the world at the moment. Let me tell you what I like. I like the fact that it is a lockback. The dimensions are very nice. I like the fact that it is a lockback, like I say. It adds some security to it. There's no blade playing left or right or up and down in there. That lock does feel very secure. I like the fact that the lock is right at the end of the handle. The one thing I didn't like about the lock was it's very, very stiff to use. I mean, I can't press that with my finger. I can do it with my thumb, but then it does leave an indentation, indicating just quite how hard it is to press. It is a clip point design. The blade, to me, reminded me of a small Bowie knife. I think so. There is a nail nick on there. However, this nail nick is next to useless just because of how far down the blade actually is, the shape of the handle and the shape of the blade. I'll show you. The nail nick sits right very low down there. I found it much easier to just pinch the blade and open it up. Much easier. So the nail nick on there I find is quite useless. Overall, for the money, it is brilliant. I'm not overly keen on all stainless steel handles. You get sweaty hands, the knife gets wet, anything like that, and it just becomes so slippery to actually use. There is a lanyard hole at the end, but it's too small to fit anything through. You'd never get any paracord through or anything like that. So I've had to just put a small fob onto a little loop like that, put that through, and that works fine. So like I say, overall for the money, fantastic, works well, really sharp, really sharp. Now I've touched it up a little bit. I mean, don't get me wrong, all Rough Rider knives are razor sharp out of the box, but touching this up, and there was one other one that I've got, a frame lock one, you can see that on my channel as well. These are the only two that I've had to touch up when they've come out of the box because they've not been quite as sharp as the others. So for the money, go get yourself one. Excellent to just throw in a tin, in your desk drawer, anything like that. Hope you enjoyed this and stay well.